What's up, YouTube? Adam Grover. I'm back at you with another video. I'm tired. It's been a busy weekend this weekend. My son, he's on vacation, so I don't have him this weekend, and been getting some stuff done and trying to crank it out while he's not here. So, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Got the suspension in. Some of this I did yesterday. Upper control arm is in with the spherical bushing. That sucked. The old one came out in a bunch of pieces. I think I got it over here somewhere. Here's part of it. And then the other part, right there. If you notice, I had to cut it from the inside to get it out. And I got the old upper control arm assembly. Pretty easy to do. Bushing was the hardest. The upper control arm was pretty simple though. That's nothing crazy. To be honest with you, it took me longer to do that bushing, that one bushing, getting it out. The new one went right in. Pushed it through and then just a couple taps. But that, getting the old one out was horrible. All I got's a Harbor Freight air hammer. I guess the other air hammers are way better than Harbor Freight ones because I see people do it with no problem. But I've never used a good air hammer. But I did get it out, just took forever. A lot of heat, a lot of PB blaster, and a sawzall, cutting that inside of that to get it to collapse, so it would pop out. After I made that cut, it basically came right out. I should have just did that from the beginning. But got the torque arm in, or track bar, whatever you want to call it. You saw the red bar. Got that adjusted, centered the rear. And today, I'm doing the lower control arms. And I got one side pretty much done. I just got to tighten up the lock nuts. And it is ugly. The welds look horrible. But for the instant center bracket, but they're welded, they're in. It'll do what I need it to do. So we're pulling the other side out right now, and I got it all unbolted. But there's one problem with these that Ford did. I'm going to show you what they did. That's kind of not a bad idea, but a pain. Ran the e-brake cable right through the middle of the control arm. So I'm going to show you how to take that off, how to get it out. So I'm going to set you guys up. So you guys can see if I can prop you over here. I want you guys to see how I do this, because this is going to be crucial to taking this out. I got this thing where it's out. The only thing holding it up is that. So get set up here. You guys can see what I'm about to do. Get that out of there. Nicked the line a few times, but ain't nobody worried about that. I'm gonna put on a new cutting wheel. That one's a little worn down. Now, a lot of people, they would just unhook it. But honestly, if I unhook the e-brake on this car, it's not going to go back together. That assembly is about 10 pounds with the cables, all the little brackets that mount it to the car, and the e-brake handle. So I would like to keep it, but I already know if I unhook that, it's not going back together. So this is the best way. Do it carefully. Like I slit this, but this is just sheathing and it's not all the way through. So you just got to be careful when you do it. However, like I said, if I were to cut this, then I'd unhook it and I would just pull it out of the car. Just like that, it's out. No fighting with cables, no pinching your fingers, using pliers and all that good fun stuff. No need to readjust anything, and we're still good. So that's how you do that. And then we're going to put our new control arm in. I got to clean this bracket up so I can weld it and clean up the bracket on the rear. And I guess the next thing I'm going to do is clean the rear up. I'm not going to do this today, but I got to clean the rear up, weld the axle tubes, and probably rebuild the rear, because that rear wasn't so hot when I was having a little bit of fun earlier in the year with it. One tire fryer. So I got to either put a kit in it or change it up. So probably going to end up putting a kit in it, maybe get some hardened axles is what I would like to do through time. But for now, I'd like to get the tubes welded and then just take that bend as it comes. I'm gonna get on this. Wanted to show you guys that neat little trick. Some of you guys will like it, some of you guys will probably tear me apart, and that's okay, because it's done and over with. It's out and no harm was done. A little nick in the line, but nothing to affect the performance of the emergency brake. And this emergency brake sucks anyway, so I'm not really too concerned about it. Like I said, if I were to cut through that or mess it up, I'd just take it off. So it's not the first car that doesn't have it that I own. Won't be the last one, I'm sure. So all depends what you're into and what you want. This stuff is pretty messed up. It's high mileage in this car. I mean, you can see that bushing has seen better days for sure. So just doing the upper stuff and the track bar, the car feels a good amount tighter. I did lower it too. I cut the springs about 1.25 coils out of the coil springs, so it's a little bit lower. Stiffened it up more than I thought it would, but I can always change the springs. They're easy enough to do in this thing, so I'm not too, like I said, I'm not too concerned or worried about it. Is what it is. So, well, I'm gonna get to it, get this thing finished up, because I've been procrastinating long enough on this today. Been taking my time. Yesterday I got my butt kicked and I was on this thing all day. I didn't eat all day long today. I went and got some lunch and all that good stuff, so I'm taking my time. But there it is, guys. Got to see a little update on the 14 Mustang. And guess I'll show it to you guys when it's all together in another video, and probably doing something else to it. So I'll just touch base on it finished up, and then whatever that video contains that's extra, it'll be in there, I guess. So alright, thanks for watching. If you like this stuff, like and subscribe, and catch you guys on the next one.